probably today didn't also make that, like, be right back stream thing. Oh, let's go. Okay, going live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another instance of my streaming. Yesterday was a very important day as I finally got that little doodad, the little Vex icon in League. But today, we're doing something even more important than that. Making sure this background that I'm now on doesn't look this stale anymore. We're going to change it. What are we going to change? Well, we're going to be making a background in Blender, and I'll render it out. Have some foreground elements, have some background elements. If you're interested or not, you could stick around. It is not a mega important stream. It is just so that I do something else than just play League of Legends all the time. I don't mind playing League. However, I should spice up my content to make it interesting. And one of the ways to do that is by not playing League and just, you know, doing other things from time to time. Like doing a stream where I'm basically going to be playing in Blender the entire time. And it's still gaming, right? It's gaming. Well, art, for one, there's also an art thing on Twitch, so I don't mind that much. I am gonna edit the stream info just so it's Blender stream. Just gonna name it Making Backgrounds. That's one. And let's do that. There we go. Now both should be online and totally working. And outside of that, let's get started. So, first thing I'm gonna do is set up the camera, more than likely. Let's first add Twitch. Little doodad to the side. I can take a look at from time to time what my stream actually looks like, as I don't mind. Now, this is not going to be the most intense stream, as I more than likely don't think I'll be super looking at everything at all times, you know? Or with looking at all things at all times, I mean like being mega engaged in whatever the hell is happening. Let's see. So let's set up the camera. Let's look with Eevee for now. I have a whole bunch of background elements, and it's all because shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. RX90. Let's go. We're just gonna first block out our view. Keeps wanting me to do stuff like that. However, I think that the field will be deactivated for now. I'll be working with a pocket cam. I like that. Don't worry about that stuff. This shot will be inside. I don't know why the focal length is 1. Like a focal length of 50. Maybe 35. 35, so let's keep it a little bit natural. A little bit natural looking. And we also have to be up a bit. Now, I'm going to do something very controversial in the Blender community, which is called not deleting the default cube, as I will be utilizing it to create more interesting designs. First stage, I would say, is the... I would say it's probably the blockout stage, because I want it to look somewhat decent. How big would a room be? I would the VTuber inhabits. Something like this, I suppose. It looks kind of like my room. It's a big square with nothing in it. My voice is fucked up, by the way, which is probably the result of streaming for 6 goddamn hours yesterday. So if my voice is not like 100% perfect, then forgive me, but like I think I might have destroyed my vocal cords yesterday. As in destroyed, you know, you're not supposed to do that, I think, especially not for like one stream. Let's go. So the idea is that where the stream is where the camera should be. So we're gonna block out a whole bunch of oh yeah, edit mode. Forgot about that. We're basically gonna block out a whole bunch of side things. We slightly look from an upward angle at stuff. We tend to, at least. So that's also what I'm gonna be doing here. Then I think I'll be creating an extra cube. Oh, naming conventions are, well, room dot geo dot 001, and this is all blockout dot geo dot 001. Well, that's a little. Why do I keep things this why am I gonna keep things like this organized? Because not doing it is gonna be a pain in my ass. I already feel it. It's gonna be like, oh, I did everything, and then at the end it's gonna be like, oh my god, I should have not done that, and So, stream-wise, right? Like, let's say we have a little Alt-D action going on. Alt-D action. Oh shit. Not Alt-D. Was it Control-D? Shift-D? Shift-D, yeah. Shift-D to duplicate. Like, okay, this for one, I'm a bit rusty when it comes to my Blender. Like, I've not been blending it up lately. Because I've been working either in Unreal and or just not doing anything in Blender for a little bit. Which gets you a bit rusty, you know? It's a little sad, but at the same time, you know, it is what it is. Now what I'm going to be doing here, in my very smart way of handling things, called aligning it with the goddamn camera and putting it here, is I'm basically going to block out where chat would be, where things would be within the stream, right? So let's proportional editing off. So for example, I am about, let me take a look at this side. That's why I have my stream open on another screen, by the way, is I am about here-ish. And I'm going to be from here to about, ooh, I'm gonna have to be careful with that. Till about there. That's how much the screen might take up. Now chat, you have a new feature. I'm gonna have two chats. One's gonna be like Twitch chat, and the other's gonna be YouTube chat. And what they're gonna be is identical. They're gonna both take up about that amount of space up there. So it's gonna be one above the other. I'll have them competing for space. Then what I suppose is the most important part of the whole stream, which is the game I'm actually playing. So this will be a... Could I give in dimensions to this thing? I don't remember. Because now it's like... Now it's just like a... Like if I can give it a 1080, if a 1920 by 1080 look, then that... Oh wait, I can actually. And this is the jankiest way to do it, by the way. I do not recommend this. But if I just take the stream, use that one as a little indicator, then I can get a good stream block out. The stream should be here, but should take up most space. Like that. Like I imagine this is what stream looks like, right? And then this could be moved a tiny bit more in the corner. And then both chats can be move to the side. Then down here, we also need shit, right? So what I'm gonna do is that's gonna be consisting out of. This is a weird tutorial also, by the way. It's like how to make 3D backgrounds for your Twitch stream, I guess, and how to block them out. This is the first step, I suppose. I suppose this would be the sub goal, and we're gonna leave it as a big chunky monkey because I say so. Oh no, wait, and then Control D X. Go to the side here, and there should all the socials be. So it should be all the text next to me. Control Shift X, SX sideways like that. GX, there we go. So now in this one blockout, which I'm gonna just take to the UV island of blockouts. And unwrap. There we go. Give it a little texture. Give it a little. No. Give this a little texture. Call it blockout.mat.001. Mat for material because we are smart people. We like to do our things very, very good. Like good boys. And we're going to give it a new texture. It's going to be called blockout.img001. Can make it a 2K texture because why the hell not, I suppose. Oh, what the fuck? Why is it? Oh, God. There we go. Let's put it into shader. Put it in the shader. Let's get it. Let's get this stuff going. mg.001. Whoop. Let me guess. It's there. There it is. Connect that to color. We connect that to where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? It's somewhere here. Yeah, that's our emission. Why? Because if we just put it in the emission part of the principal BSDF, then it will look like a. Then it will just be a clear blank slate, and then we'll have to worry about what the hell this stuff looks like. And I would much rather be contending with other stuff. Now, at the same time, I am an idiot because I kind of forgot to attach my drawing tablet. So it's going to be a interesting stream until I set up the drawing tablet. Radius, right? So this is where this is the screen. This is the main screen. This is going to be the avatar on the side here. This is going to be chat. This is chat. This is what you look like. You look like chat. Why the hell is there only one? There should be two of you. Should be Z. There we go. It's two chat. Oh, that kind of works out, I guess. It's two chat, and then we'll have links. We'll have links here. Maybe a profile picture here. And then for Twitch, a sub goal here. Now I have a whole bunch of blank space I'm allowed to fill up with basically whatever the hell else I want, right? And I now get to model as well for that blank space. So now I get to do stuff like place other blocks that will take up that amount of screen space, screen time. I make things out of them, you know? Like, let's say this one for some reason becomes a I'm being very meticulous with these thingies for no real reason, because it doesn't really matter that much. These even could be now displayed as wireframes for all I care. Yeah. They're important, but they're just supposed to be, you know, supposed to be there as my guideline for when I'm building stuff. It's like, say I want a table, right? Then I'm gonna need two things. Put that there. I'm gonna need a table-looking thing. Cause what VTuber does not sit at a table, right? Let's say a table looks something like this. Let's say a table looks something like this. It's just a stupid line. That we're still in blockout stage, by the way, so it doesn't really matter 100% that my seams are pretty bad, or that looks like an IKEA desk. It's the IKEA desk model. Yes, let's go with that. The most important thing is that within the world it makes sense, so that I don't have a 50-foot flipping table. It doesn't really matter since we're all rendering it out of one viewpoint, but what I might do later, like let's say, is I might flip the room a bit like this. I might change. Oh no, I don't want that. Maybe I'll flip the room like that a bit so I can get more interesting dynamic lighting out of it. But then that's going to create a corner on the other side, and therefore I'm going to need to be able to fill it up with something interesting, you know? Same thing with this desk. So back to camera mode. Desk will be here, a little lower, a little side. Then I'm going to also need a It's gonna need a little placeholder for me. This is a little. It's all a bit cruddy, but that's because it doesn't really matter. It's GZ E E E. Is that what my vtuber looks like? No, I have more broad shoulders, but I technically have more broad shoulders, so be something like that, right? And then I take up that amount of space. Control L, the thing about where I would sit, and then rotate on the z-axis where necessary. But now stuff starts to. Now I'm starting to get like a little bit of an idea going. You know, I'm gonna have like my desk set like that. But then what am I gonna put here? I'm gonna put like a computer there. Is it gonna be a screen? Is it gonna be the Wacom? Is it gonna be? I don't know yet. That's what this exploration phase is for. It's for me to figure out how I want all these things to work together, sort of. Because none of them do at the moment. Like I'll be like that's part of the mission, I'd say. And I can change things, you know, so I can make it so that this goes up a little bit, but then still I'm gonna need to fill up this with something, because that's what the game is gonna be, right? So I'm thinking either it's like a. Would it be cool if I have here like a projector? Wait, can on the stream, can you? Yeah, you can see my cursor. Okay, good. Oof. Like imagine this points backwards there, and then that's the stream, and it's like a projector that's streaming the stream. That would be kind of neat. I think it'd be kind of neat. Now, if I think it'd be kind of neat, then it'd be kind of neat, ain't it? Damn it. But before I do, let's maybe tweet out that I'm actually doing this shit. See, I do it again. I totally forget that I'm actually live. It's like... Let's go. It's, vtuber. Russian vtuber. Yeah, that's enough. Like the stream, if you like the stream, blah 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 blah. It's public, right? Okay, okay. I had a scare like that like 2 days ago where I thought I was streaming, but it was a lie. I was apparently pretty much unlisted on YouTube for like 2 hours. It recorded it though. It recorded the episode, so that's neat. But like, it still being unlisted is kind of a pain. It's sad. It's sad that my seeing ability was that poor, to where I didn't notice my PC was being strained. However, back to this. Okay, so we have that. Oop, back out of object mode. Like, what if we put a little box here? And it's like a projector box. And the projector box basically has two side things to the side. It doesn't have to look like a real one, because then I don't need stupid lawsuits because you used our stupid design and that wasn't allowed because people are not allowed to do that. I don't know. I know, does that sound like any company you can think of? Don't use our design, please. People will actually want to buy our stuff. Right, let's see. So it goes something like that, right? We don't have to model the front because nobody ever sees the front. It'll be placed on the bench. On the bench, and then in view, it'll be like projecting that way. And then that is essentially how the stream in universe is like being projected, right? So it'd be like slightly upwards there. And then I imagine what would be something stupid I'd prop up. I actually put books under it. I'd put books under it and like tape them together with duct tape to get that stuff to work, you know? So let's get ourselves a book. I will apply transformations later, by the way. If you're worried about me applying and not applying transformations in... Was it Control A? By scale. There we go. Mainly scale, right? Scale. 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 All the other ones I don't care about. Scale, that's the one. What does a good book look like? You know, put like VTuber for Dummies or something on the book. I don't know. Let's put that thing there. Oh, the misery. I shouldn't have turned it. God damn it. Oh, whatever. That there. I'll D these nuts. Hell yeah. This is a very quiet stream. Should be watching YouTube videos. I'll do that. Only sad thing is I don't know what Twitch's TOS is on that. That's the one concern I have. Because apparently Twitch might... Actually, who gives a shit, right? Like, do it in a moment. I'm not a big streamer yet, so... Yet. Maybe at all. Maybe I'll never become one. That would be a little depressing. But very well possible, you know. There's many people where the dream never becomes reality. And more than likely, you have to assume that you're not going to get any views, right? Isn't that part of the the playbook they go by here? Assume you don't get anything, and then eventually, if you do, then you're lucky, and then it's all been worth it. And otherwise, well, you wasted your time. But at the same time, did you have fun doing it? And then to that I say, I actually do enjoy this. This has been a fun new way to start the year into actually doing a whole bunch of stuff and getting stuff done. And just put that. Put that into, that's right, the square hole. Also, the good thing that I instanced these is now I just have to adjust one of them. So if I really want to model out one of them, I just have to model out one of them, and then all the others will take its shape. So then this thing would project the stream to the background. And you get a little bit of verticality going, because then I have the main thing here in the front. Then that thing is going to the back, so then I have a room I could fill up with cool shit. I don't even know if I want to fill it up with like a room stuff. What if I make it a little more interesting? Like, this wall here is boring. So what if... I did something to the light. I just don't know. Oh, I'm in edit mode. That's what it is. There we go. Now I'm projecting it to this room, because the room is going to be, again, pretty boring, but then at least I can fill up the other side with interesting things. Oh. Look at this. Let's give this a material already. Material number 2. Material number 2 will look like material number 1, except it won't have this in there. But it will have that slightly bluish. That will be our main character. Maybe red, because it won't actually be there. So it doesn't really matter. But then I can have it be like blue if I actually do have to make it. And that way I can keep track of everything. What was it? You could like, you could give stuff to apply. Was it material? No. No. How the hell do I do that? I can like transfer data, transfer link material. There we go. Now they all have it. Ain't that cool? Let's get some. I am gonna get something of music in here because I otherwise get incredibly bored. Only that, maybe I should just open up a YouTube making stream. I could be making more YouTube. Yeah. I'll be combining YouTube with more YouTube. Oh, God. You can use Snapchat filters in OBS? Holy crap, I didn't know that. What kind of stream what kind of content can I actually watch? It should be stream content, and therefore content made by other people, because if it's actual content from the game, then, you know, it's not good. Anyone I know of that's banned, I shouldn't probably watch their stuff on Twitch, because that would be like hosting, I suppose. It'd be a bit weird. Ooh, Subjectively has a new video. That's gonna be nice. That's nice. Okay, let me set that up a second so I could watch. I could watch more YouTube whilst playing the game. Studio mode. Let's make a little duplicate of that. Yes. No. The duplicate is where I watch YouTube. I'd add a window capture. YouTube. Oh, no, wait, oh shit. So, wait, 1, 2, 1, transition into that one, 2, streaming, I'm actually streaming it, I think, video capture, YouTube, and that should be an artist perspective. There we go. Ha ha ha. Look at me being dastardly and clever. Could turn off studio mode. Why is there a go live button? That's so stupid. Studio mode. Back to. I wonder why it does that. Why does it add the whole shebang? It shouldn't, da-da. Open the window here. They're a very bigger channel than me, so I don't really think I have to shout them out, however, but I do, however, feel inclined to be like, hey, if you like these people, do check them out, because they're doing a great job on making more League community content. Let's go. See, that's another thing. Down here in the stream, there should be like a box for me to be able to look at other streams. And then I'll put down the audio a bit so it's not too obnoxiously loud.
Guys, welcome to Subjectively, the channel where we discuss the art of character design in the context of popular media.
Let's go.
Jack,
Let's go.
First Subjectively video of
Let's go.
Now, initially, this video was supposed to be a Pokemon
Hey.
one. Sorry, Mazda region fans. We'll get to you guys soon, don't worry. But for now, there's a much more pressing issue that has to be addressed. Season 12 of League of Legends has just started, and as always, it brings with it a myriad of new content for fans of the game to enjoy and complain about. New skins, new
We
gameplay
bitch.
changes,
That is
new
her.
items,
That is
and
her.
even a new champion. This is all very exciting, or infuriating, depending on how much time you spend in the comment section of Riot's YouTube uploads. But for me, and all of us here at Subjectively, no news is more exciting than the announcement of another champion visual and gameplay update. Chances are that most of you watching this video already know what that means. But for those of you who are new to the world of League, allow me to poison your mind with information that no one really needs. Basically, League
Lol.
is an old game. A lot of its champions come from a time when the budget was thin and the art direction was, poorly defined. Nowadays,
Oof.
the art in League of Legends and the level of complexity in the world's story is actually a standard that I set for myself and my art. So, in order to keep the whole game feeling consistent, Riot takes the time to update the visuals and gameplay kits of their oldest champions so that they don't look so jarringly out of place in the modern game.
Still do,
Most
but oh
of
well.
these VGUs are pretty well received. Fiddlesticks and Volibear became two of my favorite designs in the game after they were reworked. But others are met with mixed opinions from the fanbase at large, and to make sure that they're actually improving on characters' designs, Riot has been a lot more open with the process of updating their champions, allowing
It's kind of
fans to
interesting.
share their direct input with the team.
I like New Udyr, by the way. New Udyr looks
Work
dope.
of Riot's professional
He doesn't have the
designers
stupid
only
antlers. I
evolve
don't like
as a
those.
whole,
I didn't
that
like
allows
those.
fans to vote on which dated champion design deserves a VGU next. And friends, it's that time of year again. This time around, Tryndamere and Kog'Maw have been added to the selection. Valid choices, I won't deny. And three familiar faces
Really?
return. Nocturne, Skarner, and Shyvana.
But come on, that must mean that they have a rework in the ready, right? Or at least they should be out of the concept
Tryndamere not
phase.
only looks inconsistent with a lot of other Freljord champions, but his jerky animations make him feel like a button-operated G.I. Joe figure.
Lol.
Kog'Maw has his charms, certainly. I think he has a bit of a cult following, in fact. But he also doesn't match his splash art, and in general does not fit in with the modern Void aesthetic. We discussed that a little bit more in our Cho'Gath video. Nocturne has been
But I like
cast
him
for
not
one of these
fitting
roles
in.
for 2 years in a row, but it's obvious that he needs some help. Like
Won't get it.
Fiddlesticks, Nolan, and Tom Kench, Nocturne is one of the
I think I'm gonna probably agree with the video though. That's the one sad thing. It's like I'm probably gonna agree with video for the simple reason that that like Shyvana is, in my opinion, one of the champs that needs a VGU for the simple reason that her dragon form looks so bad. It does though. It looks really bad compared to what like, you know, if you look at New League and all the like the cool new dragon reworks and stuff like that. It's so blatantly obvious that old Shyvana, you know, she's old. She doesn't look that great anymore, but they just keep her around because, you know, she's one of those legacy characters. But then again, do we really want that? Or do you know, we could do without her. Oh well. Let's continue, I guess.
Skarner, as people are so fond of saying, really needs some love. He actually has a bit of an inverse problem to a lot of champions as old as him, in that his splash art looks atrocious, and his in-game model and animations actually aren't that bad. However, the majority of people rooting for the Brackern are doing so because of his abysmal play rate, hoping that this VGU will make him more fun to play and more relevant in the meta. And finally, we have Shyvana, who, like Nocturne, has been on this poll twice before, only to come in second. Twice before. My fellow League of Legends players, you all know how we feel about Shyvana. If you don't, be sure to check out the video we made over a year ago wherein we made our own hypothetical.
It was a cool video, by the way.
Now, last year, I was pretty quiet about the poll. I made a community post, I think I posted something on Instagram, but for the most part, I didn't make a stink. And look where that got us. Yeah, okay, Udyr needed a rework.
Yes, looks cool. Look
so.
at him, his dad bod.
Yes, I think the new design looks nice, and the team listened to the fans, and he's not another skinny, twinky boy. I can't do this. I can't pretend like I'm not crushed that once again Shyvana fell just short of the opportunity to become as cool as I've always seen her to be. So this year,
True,
I refuse
big
to
sadness.
blindly buy and simply hope for the best. This year, I'm on a warpath to spread the message about Shyvana and her long road to salvation. I've flooded your recommended pages with community posts.
One time is funny, 2 times is fucking annoying, no?
We already have an in-depth video discussing the changes we've made to Shyvana. Now, allow me to throw a few new ideas your way, and hopefully, if you haven't voted already, I can convince you that the Half-Dragon of Demacia is the best and only choice for this new VGU poll.
Are we gonna put a dragon in
Out of
the?
five champions on
I need
the VGU
crud
poll,
here.
Shyvana actually has the most in-depth and well-considered lore. She's pretty relevant to the overall story behind the game of League of Legends, and was even featured in the controversial Ruination event. I've heard a lot of people say...
Is the Ruination event
well,
controversial? Well, yeah, because...
Shyvana is already featured in Legends of Runeterra and Wild Rift. Skarner needs more attention. But if Shyvana is so important to the modern world of League of Legends, shouldn't she look more like she belongs in that world? A few months ago, we found ourselves in a similar position when Caitlyn, a very old and outdated-looking champion, was about to become a main character in 14. They knew that they couldn't change the design in the show and leave her in-game model looking like a Lewis Carroll wet dream, so they put the time into giving her an ASU, an Art and Sustainability update.
Art and Sustainability. It's a good name, though. I'm gonna lie.
And instead just focused on bringing her base design and the design of her skins into 2021. It was a really nice way for Riot to show that they did, in fact, care about the artistic integrity behind this lore-relevant champion. Doesn't Shyvana deserve the same treatment? Think for a moment just about the potential in only her skins. Shyvana has 7 alternative skins, and out of those 7, maybe only 3 of them are actually somewhat cool. Imagine how cool Boneclaw could be with a modernized VGU. Technically, this skin is part of the same line as the Beast Hunters, and
is that what that's supposed to be?
Just picture the most badass Monster Hunter-themed warrior with an even cooler dragon form. I know, we're not voting for another ASU, we're talking about a VGU.
It's because we want dragons.
If Shyvana was a candidate for an ASU, maybe we wouldn't even be having this conversation. To me, her visuals are the most important thing to change, but...
Her gameplay's kind of boring too, not gonna lie. Like, her animations are non-existent. She just auto-attacks people.
Shyvana is one of my most played champions in League of Legends. To be honest, I do enjoy playing her when I'm winning. When you fall behind though, playing Shyvana is a painful waiting game of crappy engages and long cooldowns. Her entire kit is based around auto-attacking, literally just clicking on an enemy until they die. Her E ability does burst damage and increases the damage targets take from her auto-attacks. Her W makes her move faster and last longer every time she auto-attacks, and her Q, wait for it, is 2 auto-attacks. The most interesting thing about her kit is her ultimate, which turns her into a dragon, already pretty awesome, and then makes all of her abilities do a little bit more damage, essentially. Of course, the most popular build path for Shyvana these days is full ability, meaning that the majority of your relevance in a fight is your fireball. A lot of times you'll find yourself just walking back and forth, waiting for the long E cooldown to refresh while your team fights without you. It can get really uninteresting. Wouldn't it be awesome if her abilities changed slightly depending on the kinds of dragons she's killed throughout the course of the game? Kinda like in Wild Rift. The Elemental Drakes have been a huge focus of so many updates over the past 2 years. Shyvana's gameplay should reflect these changes.
Not gonna lie, true.
She has a lower pick rate than any other champion on this VGU poll, except Skarner, a depressing 2.73.
Really?
Ironically, she's down there with 2 of my other favorite champions, Aurelion Sol and Rel. Whether this is because her kit is boring to play or just less effective than other champions, I don't know. But even for a guy running an art channel, I can tell you that there's something about how she plays that needs to change. And speaking of changing, let's touch on that ultimate ability again. This time from the point of view of a professional artist, and not from a terrible League player. Put yourself in my shoes 7 years ago when I first started playing League. I heard that there was a character that could transform from a bloodied warrior into a mighty dragon. I'm pumped, I'm thrilled, this is everything
what
I
could we
hoped
add
for.
there?
When I see this... malnourished, brittle-boned, skinny-wristed,
True.
raisin of a dragon. I'm sure I'm not the only one out here who feels slighted by this lack of cool, playable dragon characters in League of Legends. Granted, we have Asol, who, like I said earlier, is my favorite design in the game, and another of my mains.
Boo.
But honestly, the non-playable map objective dragons look cooler than Shyvana. According to her lore, Shyvana is actually the daughter of one of these elemental drakes. Sure, she's also a little human, but don't you think that at the very least her dragon form should resemble these monsters just a tad bit more? A more ferocious head, focused eyes, heavy armor plating, and thick, powerful limbs. I get that she's supposed to look a little bit hybridized, like a deformed dragon-human fusion, but this looks like it should be one of Singed's experiments gone wrong. Nowhere in any of her stories does it say that her dragon form should look like a hideous mutant. You've already seen our initial concepts for a revamped dragon form, but today I'll throw in another, more hastily done sketch just to put another idea in your head. A little tiny taste of one of the many options for what
What could we else put in the room?
That's
I'm not that much a room designer. I'm more of a character designer. I'm more of a character modeler though.
I could take it in. She could be something like the beefy, muscular concept that we designed in our video last year. She could remain slender and agile, but more armored and stylized, like this concept developed by artist Robert Song. There's also
Where's the big cube I had?
chance that she'd get really feral, like this quick sketch I did a few days ago, but that seems unlikely. And honestly, it doesn't work super well for her character's personality. People keep saying that they don't want her to turn into another anime girl, but hey, some people like that. In fact, throughout our Shyvana community post campaign, I've seen a lot of people argue that she needs to stay conventionally attractive in order to justify her relationship with Jarvan IV. I'll give my 2 cents about that real quick. First of all, why does her design need to be influenced by her relationship with Jarvan at all? Shyvana is her own character, and she has a lot more going on than a crush on the prince, which, by the way, is not canon at all. It's just a fanship.
Yes, but fanship shall be canon one day.
And even if she did, why would that mean she needs a thin waist and big hips?
No. She needs to be...
Buff ladies with arms thick
There you go. There you go. We need culture. Culture. That is the way that Shyvana should be.
No problem at all if they made her hot while exploring other forms of physical beauty.
Let's go.
However, my vision for Shyvana is just a little bit different. The Shyvana I know and love is a beast that cannot be tamed. Her heart burns with the fury of a dragon, but her mind yearns for something else. Security, trust, compassion. She is forsaken by the dragons, shunned by Demacia, and forced to restrain her true form for the sake of acceptance. I'd love to see these themes reflected in how she looks. Tired, battle-scarred, but unbreakable. The fury of the dragon fighting to break
What
free,
if
but
we
shaken
make the
down by
background
shackles of a
crystals?
society she thought would accept her for who she is. Fury, might, and fire.
I can make this
Honestly,
bigger.
I just want to see her become the badass dragon warrior I've always imagined her to be, and not look like a bootleg Barbie doll that we have now.
Lol.
I'm not gonna throw facts and statistics at you. This is subjectively. We're all about opinions on this channel, and we want to hear
We don't
yours.
do things.
Not that you need an invitation.
We don't
but
need
please
need facts and logic. Fuck that.
potential VGU, and why you think Shyvana should get it, or why you think one of the other champions deserves it more. Mine is an emotional appeal. Shyvana could be one of the coolest champions in the game, and a VGU could scratch a lot of the itches that people are feeling right now with modern champions. A less conventionally attractive human character, a more badass monster character, and a more powerful woman all in one. How could you say no to that? But if you do, or if it's already too late to change your vote, I completely understand.
Well, thank God we voted on the same thing. Let's go. We already made the correct decision. Any other decision is wrong. That is the way it is. That's been decided by me.
Taste of what's been bouncing around in my head for as far back as 2015. A powerful, devastating, and unstoppable warrior with the heart of a dragon. And she could be ours. Just make sure to cast your vote before January 9th.
Let's go.
Remember, you must download the
Why am I not subscribed to this account? Holy shit. Oh yeah, it's a different account.
Thank you everyone for watching. I know this video was a little bit different from our usual uploads, but this is a global emergency that requires immediate action. Pokemon fans, if you're even watching this, don't worry. Next week we'll be working on...
Why would you want a crystal champion? Why would you want a crystal? Whatever. Okay, let's look at this. We are watching a Twitch clip on YouTube that was made on Twitch on the stream about 3D bullshit. Yeah, that sounds cool.
The season 12.1 patch notes. It's the funniest. Look at these fucking patch notes, bro. Tell me this isn't the most depressing patch notes we have ever had.
Let's get another one.
All of our history. Tell me this isn't the most... Hey, guys, Diana? Diana deals a little bit more damage to monsters, and Gangplank gets a 0.5-second reduction on his Q. Anyways, welcome to the new season, everybody.
Well, I don't know. That sounds exactly like something League would do.
I didn't even read that. Let me see what they did to my girl real quick. Hold on. Rek'Sai is a bit too strong in skilled play, especially when she maxes first. They're f***ing Aurelian souling her. Is that what they're doing? They're Aurelian souling her? Oh, nobody's playing her, but if you're really good, she's strong. So, like, we're gonna nerf her just in case you're really good. Nobody gives a shit about Rek'Sai right now, but if you are good, she's pretty strong. Look at
That's kind of mean. It's like they're just bullying.
Rek'Sai, Queen, is she on the vote? Can we vote for her? Can we vote to save our girl and rework her? Let her burrow twice. All right, she can burrow once. And she
How
has
the fuck do I
burrow
change? How did I do
second.
this?
Burrow again and get an entire
In
boost
here.
abilities,
Oh, that's
where
right.
she's completely intangible. And then Sona, come on, calm it down. Sona, let's be honest. Relax. Overperforming in skilled play. Relax, Sona. We already got. You guys just remove. Can we vote to just remove Sona altogether? We already got. Bro, your rework is out. Why are you still in the game? Come on, Sona, grow up. I need to say this real quick. It's a joke. I know. It didn't sound. It's a joke. I don't want them to remove Sona. All right. Don't crucify me for it. It's a joke.
They shall, for they will, because it's must. They will decide that later.
And make smaller, targeted improvements across the board. So, we added some items, like a new tank method for supports who want to dive into the action.
That's cool. See, tank supports are bomb.
Control.
And a new mage mythic for champs who need some help surviving burst damage.
I wasn't the biggest fan of this item, as you guys can all already tell. I wasn't the biggest fan of Crown, but hearing more and more people talk about it, like people who are caster players through and through, I am glad that they have a defensive option besides the Zhonya's. All right.
Now get rid of Zhonya's.
I'm still not the biggest
Now please,
fan
let's get rid of Zhonya's. I hate the item. It's boo-boo.
to them, meaning the only counter to Crown is other casters or other ranged casters, but still, it's a good item. It's not going to be good when Ezreal starts using it though. Tank stuff is really good. Shout out Singe players, they finally got something for them.
And prototype Omnistone has retired.
Sad, because the Omnistone was a really fun item, but it just never had a use.
And grants gold if you're the one to
Just sadness.
I like First Strike. I think it's a fun little thing. Obviously, there are some champions that are just infinitely better with First Strike, but God, do I miss Kleptomancy. It was so much fun. Kleptomancy was so fun. I missed being able to hit somebody and then you just get a random item. It could be 100 gold. It could be a potion. It was so fun. I missed the fun of Kleptomancy. Omnistone, nobody really gave a shit about Omnistone.
True. Sadness.
We've also expanded the bounty system with the addition of objective bounties.
Yeah, so no baby bounties.
Teleport change, like things like that are making the game longer. I don't know if I really enjoy that. I mean, technically speaking, as a creator, I should, because that means I have to play less games of League of Legends in order to get like a 5-hour, 6-hour stream out. But dude, every game lasting 40 minutes hurts. And it also just kind
That's painful. I'm controversial. I'd rather have the games be over quicker than I have to be in them longer.
Assassins have lived a very good life. You know what I mean?
It's
Finally,
fucking.
dragons.
Okay, I'm gonna say this flat out. The dragons, in theory, were very cool. In practice, that stupid fucking chem tank zone is so buggy and dog shit that I'm not a fan of it. Hextech Dragon is cool. Hextech Dragon is really cool.
It's gonna be like crystals sticking out. That way I can keep the color scheme of orange and blue.
But this shit is so buggy. I hate it. I hate that little zone where you can't see shit unless, like, I hate the zone. It's weird. And on top of that, okay, don't play those characters, but it's like half of the champions that exist just destroy Rengar. Or other people that need to wait in bushes. Like if you're going full lethality Scion, this shit is trash. It like
Well, the game wants you to not go full lethality Scion probably, and I'm not gonna lie.
it's just,
Let's go.
they fixed that? I haven't played Rengar in a while. They fixed it? Okay, cool. Then that's good. Shoutouts to Rengar then. He used to not be able to for like the beginning of it. For the beginning of the season, he wasn't able to jump from the camo. But they fixed it? Alright, cool. Then I take it back. Shoutouts to Rengar. Good on him. But if anyone was playing Rengar, you know that when it first came out, he wasn't able to jump out of it.
Now let's talk about some of the new changes you'll see this year.
Beat through the wall.
Hit me, Bright Moon.
We've been talking about creating more ways to express your personality and achievements as League players for a while now. For some of you, rank is how you define progress. But for those of you who aren't focused on the climb, there haven't always been good ways to show off your accomplishments.
Don't say always. There hasn't ever been good ways. Say ever. Okay, don't say always. There has never been a good way to show off your accomplishment as a casual player.
Okay, I am bored. I'm going to the next video. I am gonna watch. Oh my god, wait, no, I need to add that to the list. Oh shit.
On the climb, there haven't always been good ways.
I need it added to the list. List.
I mean,
There's nothing out there, Pickle. I don't see anything.
wait, before we start making a peanut butter cup.
Sure. What are we doing? I'm compressing a file anyway.
I need a whole bunch of video essays, not gonna lie. I just need to watch video essays on stream. That would probably be a way to solve my problem.
You hate League that much? Is that bad, Big?
No, if you guys have room, I'll play. If you don't,
Oh, I'm crazy.
Somebody just pledged to my Patreon, and a notification popped up and scared the absolute fuck out of me.
I feel like that's not difficult.
To scare me?
Yeah,
I just thought I was live.
you're kind of a pussy.
No, I'm not. I have so much cock energy. You have no fucking idea. I'm so tired right now. I keep filling shifts for Lindsay. I'm not used to it. If I don't fill the shifts, they fucking die. So.
I'm kind of glad you've been filling all those shifts because it's giving me and your mom a lot of private time together.
Oh, she's been filling shifts too, so I guess that's you.
No, I've been filling her.
Oh, fuck. You can't laugh
There we go.
like that.
There we go. Problem solved.
Cut it out right now. Dick in?
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah. And I think Pat will enjoy that.
Bop, 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 bop. Boop, bop, boop, beep, bop, boop. How long have you been working in Blender? I have... Oh god, I think I'm up to 2 years now. By the way, this is a blockout. I should specify it somewhere. I'm just blocking out at the moment, so it's not a... It's not really that great looking at the moment. But no, I've working in Blender basically since 2.8 came out, the big revamp. And when the big revamp came out, I switched. I wasn't interested in 3D that much. I was actually more interested in 2D stuff. However, there was always this issue with 2D in that 2D art was always harder to make. And you needed more drawing fundamentals for it. And I was getting them down. That's not as much the issue. It was just like the speed at which you do so is significantly less effective than 3D. Because in 3D, you figure out something new with each new tutorial you watch. Whilst with 2D, it is more of a gradual. You just get better as you learn more of the fundamentals or master more of the fundamentals and just master drawing, right? And that's just such a time-consuming way of doing it, and that's kind of what for me got in the way of it. Doesn't mean that it's a bad way to draw. It probably is a better way to draw. Is a more like steady approach with it, but at the same time, for me, it just got really boring. Whilst 3D, I figured that shit out really quick, and then from there, the growth you can make in it is like way faster. Comparatively speaking. Oh shit! I wasn't supposed to alt that. I want to shift D. I have no idea what that language is, by the way. I'm very sorry. Take a look. Copy pasty, copy pasty. Copy pasty, add some things. Whoop. I recently decided to work in Blender too. It's worth it, man. It really is worth it. Oh, you've done AutoCAD? I've heard many good things about AutoCAD, but also many shit things. So I've heard like its interface is really outdated and old-timey, right? Yet at the same time, you can get very precise things out of it, and Slash it's like an industry standard, I believe, when it comes to using it for architecture and like plans, right? It's like also used for what was it again? I think for I'm really starting. I'm fluking here. Architectural and like machines and shit. I think you use it for that, right? But Blender, you could use it for anything, and that's what makes it. That's something that makes it really fun to use. Let's look right. So it's something like that. Something like that, and then this outside here will be made out of like shaping crystals they'll all be orange crystal looking things, right? And so their light illuminates this side of the screen. It'll be kind of similar then to what I have going on now color wise, except it'll be different. The red here, I don't know what I'm gonna do for that yet. I might just take these windows, remove them as windows, and then just place back. That way I have a little bit of both. What do you think about Cinema 4D? Oh, controversial opinion. I hate the program, but that's because that was my first 3D program, and it was when Blender was still in 2.79, right? And Blender and Cinema 4D was the one thing I knew, and I figured it out again fairly quickly. But the amount of workaround you have to do to get that program to work properly is such a no. I translated some of the other stuff. Cinema 4D is a fun program if you don't know anything about 3D, but the moment you do, Cycles and Eevee are so much better to render in than Cinema 4D's renderer, because I didn't mind modeling in Cinema 4D. Modeling was really fun, and even the what you would call it, the workflow in Cinema 4D I like for the most part, right? How you put up particles, how you animate in it, it's all fun until you get to rendering. And rendering with its like internal renderers is just such a hassle. It takes forever and it does not look that good. Or it did not look that good then. Especially because that was around the time when 2.8 was teased and the whole Eevee rework inside of Blender was kind of up and coming. That was even before all the cool new render shit you can do with optics and stuff like that, where render time is basically non-existent at this point. If you still have render time, yeah, that's you should look into changing some settings, because it is insane how fast this shit has become. Like, I have a it's darkness, right? Darkness. Like, let's imagine this is a cycle scene. Put in cycles for a minute. Whoop. And it's just gonna. Oh yeah, no, these things have to go. Oh, my first block out. Goodbye. Already very quickly, and I have the thingamajig is disabled, by the way. The my CPU ain't rendering, because otherwise it's probably gonna tank the stream even more. I am from non-disclosed cyberspace location. That's the one thing I keep try and keep a little private at the moment. Wait, what does that do? Yeah, IOR, is that like shininess? What was that transmission? Ugh. Again, you have a whole bunch of cool like settings you can do whatever with, right? And all of this is like, compare this to rendering in Cinema 4D. It's like ah. But then again, nowadays there's the two options, right? You go Blender because Blender is hard. You go Maya because it's an industry standard. Or you go the combined route of Blender and Unreal Engine, because that thing is crazy what you're able to do in it, and how with relatively little education, you could reform yourself into doing small either cinematics, and they're probably a little bit more reschooling. You could probably do like get game design out of it. You could probably like make games. Simple games, like don't think, probably not like a big Alien Isolation type game, right? But even then, if you can get like a little game going out of it, that's still pretty neat, all things considering, right? So that's why like if you do 3D, get into it now, because now is the best moment to get into it. There's so many tutorials that talk about how to use Blender correctly and stuff like that. So it all depends, right? I actually went to school for this stuff, so I have multiple degrees in 3D. So I know stuff like, oh, you have to block out your shit. You have to be very mindful when it comes to your render settings. You have to adjust those when you get to it. But now this is the fun. This is where the fun. It's still fun to be in the 3D stage. It's just block out, so it doesn't all matter yet. It doesn't, like, I don't have to pay attention to making sure that everything is perfectly on there. I just have to get a rough idea going on how I want it to look, and then that's the most important part in this stage. whilst later on that changes to become, okay, how can I make it so that my thing has the most polygons in which area, and then I can like relatively high detailed models and go from there. Oh, did I? Oh, I added, no. Oh, God damn it. Whoop. Like, and also the cool thing with 3D is like you never stop learning. You always go from one thing to the next, right? Like, let's say there's this VTuber model you're seeing, right? Like, I got the model from Vroid, but when it came to rigging and having my facial animations, having my face work, I modeled it. I modeled those things in myself. I was able to look it up, and then from there, put all the stuff in, which is not that hard to do. Because like you can get from basically a noob level to learning how to do all this stuff yourself pretty easily. Once you understand some of the lingo, you just need to understand like how do I. What would you have to learn to be able to do this? You just have to know where the transformations are / know how to sculpt a bit. Sculpt and model, move model points around a bit. That's all. That's all you'd really have to know to be able to adjust like a Vroid model. Get it working with your face. All that you have to do then is have an emoting face, you know. So me looking dead at the screen all the time is probably not going to help that. But still, again, the idea I've had for a while now is that, so this is going to be the cool, basically a cool first stream where I'm just going to like make a more interesting background for my stream than just this blue and orange. And from there, I'm going to afterwards move on and probably design and make my own little VTuber model from scratch. And that will be probably like a your looking thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. It depends, but I'm not too keen on making it an anime boy looking thing. I want to get a creature in here though. What if we get like a dragon looking thing, but we put it in the back so we don't see it, but we see it. It's like, it'll be like contained. It'll be like an Easter egg that not many people see. It'll have like its, oh my god, yes. So it'll be like this. It'll be like a cool, yeah. Because I was watching a video on Shyvana earlier, and now I'm inspired. Now I'm gonna make a dragon. Somehow I'm gonna put a dragon in this thing. And then blockout wise, that is a second shoulder. I should have not been modeling like this. Wait a minute. Let's just delete it. Add a new cube. Let's go from 0. Let's go. Speedrun this bitch. Speedrun this bitch. So what I want to do is I want to have it that let's give this a red color so that it pops from the background on the little down left. It's a I wouldn't say it's a post-apocalyptic scene. It's just I want something cool in my stream backgrounds, but I don't have a particularly like what you would call it, like strong opinion on if I want it to be either a post-apocalypse or, because the thing, okay, this is the thing with post-apocalypse, right? You have to design the entire room and you have to fill it with garbage because that's you have to like do a whole bunch of little model prop design, right? Whilst I don't feel like doing that. I feel like having cool shit in it. One of the cool shit things I'm making now is a dragon. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm just going to block out a very rough model of like a chained up looking dragon thing. And then the chained up looking dragon thing will be will be in the back here, just chillin'. Just chillin'. Gimme. Gimme. This is such a weird way of designing blockout. Looks like ass, but that's part of blockout. Oh, big tip for blockout, by the way. It's always gonna look weird, but that's because it just is. Just like, yeah, it's like a step you have to get over. You just have to accept that, like, oh, my blockout's gonna look ugly, and eventually. Oh, no problem, no problem. Take care, buddy. That, buddy. F. E. A put his head on the thing. It will be a dragon. It's not a Shyvana is getting that. Oh. Campaign for the Shyvana supremacy. Let's get it going. Maybe it's like stuck. Maybe it has like this pike stuck inside of it. That's why it doesn't move. Maybe it has its face rotated. Looking a little bit inwards. And it looks in at the side. And somewhere here. Get him. Global, local. Oh, I know. That's the thing that broke in the window here. Maybe a big dragon-looking finger. Z, and then that way. And then have this. Yeah, so what we have to make is the torso of a dragon, then the head, and a hand. And then those get to look inside whilst we do our stream in the corner. Oh, that would be really cool if I can get like a... if I can eventually get like a Yordle looking little furry creature, cute thing looking like thing. Because then that could tie into... Oh, I have this whole thing set. I have the whole thing set in my head. This would be so cool. It's gonna be so cool. Oh, another big part. You have to hype yourself up. You have to hype yourself up when you do this shit. Yeah. Hell yeah. The stream has been liked. I should... I wonder if I can do that. I wonder if I can make it so that when the stream is liked, like a little thing goes off, and like it's not annoying, but it's like a little indication that people know the stream was liked when the stream was liked. Like the stream if you like the stream. What was I doing? Oh yeah, perhaps I should just add which stage I'm in. Blockout? Just put the text with blockout somewhere, I suppose. Yeah, not really. Not really needed.
You don't believe him.
I feel like if Vic was actually a cat, he would be like a terrorist.
He'd knock shit off tables.
Well, I mean, I feel like he'd be intelligent enough to like have malice. Yeah, he'd knock shit off tables, he'd bump into you, he'd like rub his ass on you like cats do.
Dude, oh my god, I caught Baby rubbing her ass on the carpet for the first time.
No.
Like, you know, doing that thing where she puts her paws in between
Oof.
her legs and go all over the
Sadness.
It was like a shock. I've never seen her do anything like that. And she's like 10 years old. Very strange.
She probably just had an itchy butthole.
You think?
Yeah, Pat has itchy buttholes all the time, and I just took it out.
No!
And fizz we go.
Honey,
What, Pat?
what's wrong with you people?
What do you mean, Pat? I started doing that because you were the first person to do that.
That's totally not true.
Absolutely true. But also, Ryan, your mic is doing the funny.
Is my mic doing anything weird?
No, your mic's fine. Ryan's just does the weird thing.
Alright, thank you. I wasn't sure.
Can you speak into my bussy like that?
Look at Brett's name!
Oh, they couldn't have caught. That's funny, and he's playing
An
set.
amount of time.
Plus some
Or sorry,
temps as well.
every contract.
Woohoo!
There we go.
He accepts it.
Aw,
He
he accepted his
accepted.
fate. Okay. Well, do we want to steal this?
Yeah,
Am I landing against a Draven?
I think you are.
Oh God, am I gonna fucking hate my life?
Probably.
Get off me! Get off me! I'm not taking you to my. Ah! Go back on him. That's it. You're coming with me. Draven and I are gonna go fucking play. I want to be able to farm. I'm playing against a ranged fucking mid laner. I don't know which one's my auto attack reset,
close.
and it's upsetting me.
They used a lot on you.
Set has to die.
Oh wait, I just died. I don't know how to play this champion at all. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine.
Patrick, well done on the kill.
Oh!
Oh.
All right, Sonny, we can. I believe in us together.
Okay.
I'm here.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
I died.
Did you run out of mana?
No. I used my E to go in.
Oh!
Yo, Sonny with the bait. She's just standing there.
Yeah, I'm baiting.
All right, but this time, Sonny, we're. Oh wait, I found Gangplank.
Is it Helmet Bros? I don't know.
I believe it's Helmet Bros.
Oh, he died. Do we want to go kill the other guy?
No! Please, no!
Hang on, just go back into lane, see if he stays, and then I'll just come back.
Alright, it's on his way down, but I'm gonna kill him too.
Oh, okay.
If you would have ult, we could probably kill them. Thresh just, oh, damn. Thresh just hit 6.
I don't have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
United.
Okay.
I'll see if he misses another Q.
Oh. What?
Oh!
Oh, the Draven ult.
Sonny?
What? No.
Let's
no, that was
go.
impossible. There's no way the Draven ult can be out for that long.
If it doesn't hit anybody, it goes out indefinitely.
Just blocking out. Rough blockout.
She's getting her little fish pussy, her fussy absolutely plowed.
Aw. I don't do any damage to this guy, and he has Immortal Shield Blow, so.
Oh, cringe. Draven, my friend, you are very cringe.
Sorry.
Oh wait, I just died. That's okay. Wait, I'm alive!
What the fuck?
I feel like this is.
Hello there.
Ah, okay,
Let's go.
Oh,
There you
wait.
go. Good boy. Good
No,
boy.
no, don't say that!
Good job.
Yes,
Very
you
good
are.
boy. Good job, Pat. Oh my god, he's such a good boy.
No, what's happening?
Oh, he did so good.
Go.
Okay.
Get him, good boy. Who's a good boy? Yes, you are, Patrick. Yes, you are.
I hate this because I want it to continue because I'm so powerful, but I don't want it to continue. I'm ending the game. I'm ending the
Oh.
game. I've had enough.
No. Ow, ow,
I'm gonna
ow.
put one
He died.
here.
Wait, are you going for him? Oh. Oh god, I'm so weak.
You're fine, you're fine.
I don't know if I am. Take this. Give me it. Oh, what? What the fuck? Are you with me? That's funny. I kidnapped you.
No, you catnapped me.
Okay, wait, I have no mana and I'm scared.
Get him, Pat. Who's a good boy? Get him. Oh, okay.
1, 2.
Hey, Pat, don't die. No!
Pat! Go on, man!
Sonny!
Oh god! No!
Let's go.
No, wait, that's gonna kill me! No, the burner! Hey, I don't have ult, so I'm useless. Hey, I'm scared! Hey, he's dead. Wait.
Something like that. It's gonna have 4 eyes because that's what I think is cool. Hell yeah.
God, it's God! Please,
Let's
I've
do
been dead.
this.
Step behind you,
Fuck, 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 fuck! No, no, let him live! Come on! What did he do? What did he do to you? Oh god, oh god. Pat, 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 pat. Just end the game. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Exhilarating. We have to do that more often.
Good boy, Patroclus.
I hate it so much, though.
There's a certain amount of amusement in seeing a Yumi who isn't some uwu e-girl, and instead it's a Yumi who's insulting
You.
people loudly and calling Pat a good boy.
Yeah, and has your voice. I don't know how to describe your voice. It's like raspy man.
Farmer.
Before we play, I need to give me like 3 minutes.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take a piss, and I'll bring the funnel. I messaged them not going to with this because I heard them talking about how I wasn't gonna do it, and it made me mad.
Yo,
Oh,
Pat's
what
coming.
in the fuck is that? There's a big ass fucking mosquito that just entered. Where did it come from?
Not December.
Pat?
What?
No, I did destroy November.
They kill it?
Still, I have 31 goes today.
I have no idea.
He already did his those.
What the fuck? Oh no, it lives. What the hell?
Tragic cope, though. Like, I'm the only one. I'm so alone.
Pat,
What the
you're
fuck?
the only one who literally never jacks off. Yes.
This-
no
this
one
is
else is
disturbing.
like that.
Pat, would you believe
There's a
that
fucking-
I haven't
The fucking like mosquito in my room. Where the fuck did that come
No,
from?
what? Let's go. Really?
But
What the
what
fuck
about
are
the
you?
monsters?
Wait, let me kill that. It has to
not
die.
He's fucking with you.
I don't know, is it Pat?
The stream is over until I can kill this fucking creature. Why is there a creature in my room? I hate big fat fucking mosquito creatures. What the fuck? Where did this come from? Oh my god! That was a fat one! That was a mosquito the size of my pinky! What in the hell? That's fucking disturbing. Ew. Ah. I didn't know that was gonna be a thing. Terrifying, by the way. Holy shit. It just flew at me. It sucked more of my blood. Huh. That's disturbing. Real disturbing. Shit. What was I doing? I was watching video. Yeah.
I wouldn't believe it. No, once a week you come in here saying fuck Mufasa.
You literally say you're gonna have sex with Mufasa like every night.
No, I don't.
Maybe he's practicing semen retention.
What does that mean? What is that? You just made that up.
No.
New Year's and everything. Might as well.
What are you doing?
You turn up the butt plug? Yeah.
Oh!
There you go.
See, I was horrified because it's New Year's, so you know what time it is. That could be like a butthole picture or like who knows.
Oh, you want a butthole picture?
Yes.
Sure. Okay, let's invade. Listen.
Nope.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Just stay right here. Fuck!
Get it, get it, get it.
I get it!
Let's go, let's go.
Yeah!
Run it,
Okay,
they'll do it again, they'll do it again.
Flash out.
He's Wing you.
Use GRP.
Get him! Oh my
RP,
God!
that's a group.
Let's go.
Can this guy? Good try.
Patroclus, minion, I will probably need you soon.
I need you to gank my lane. Fuck yeah, Pat.
Don't say that.
Go in on me. This guy's such a pussy.
Nami
Pat,
keeps taunting us.
I know, I don't like that.
That's annoying. I guess we gotta spread that fish pussy.
No!
I do love some pussy.
Oh! When I had a name, it was worse.
Sonny, I think they might be on Dragon. Oh, fuck.
Fuck. Wait.
Mirror.
It's all of them! What the fuck? Sonny's gonna ult in there once they're all on Dragon, and it's gonna be huge.
Let's
No, I
go.
think you're gonna push her back and kill her.
Oh fuck.
Oh, she's got such moves. Oh, she's crazy!
I also just realized that you can't just throw. Oh, you got him. He's going back. Oh, oh,
You-
oh my God, Pat! You can't
Okay.
do that.
Okay, Echo's gonna try to do it to me. I don't think so.
It's a fucking.
Who the fuck is licking? Oh, it's impossible.
Yeah, I'm too squishy.
This is an impossible game.
I jinxed it by saying I was gonna stick with Pat, and then he got me killed!
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not. But you will be.
Oh, Sonny's beating his ass. Hang on, what the fuck?
He lives. He has so much life steal. Fuck! So
Who's this?
Help TP.
What the fuck is this?
It's Kale. You don't want it.
I want it.
You want it?
Whoa, I don't want it anymore.
Hey, you guys have fun out there. I mean, it
This
seems
looks
like
like
a lot of
total
fun.
ass. Holy shit.
I'm so sorry, Sonny.
No, don't apologize. It's funny, you know.
I'm good. Don't worry about healing me right now.
Fuck you, I will heal you, you little bitch.
We have to get it. It gives us dollars. Oh, fuck.
Redo.
Did you just die?
I can't believe I didn't kill her.
Oh.
I wanted one kill at least. Do we want to take control of our destiny and go next?
We could.
kind of
I almost
fun.
wonder if we couldn't win as a group, though.
Yeah,
I
it's
wanna
kind of
test
fun.
that. Okay, Ryan's fucking thick as hell.
I think we fight as a full group, we would win.
Oh, okay. I'm not used to getting to the group.
Okay. Blocking out a dragon whilst not being able to have a tablet.
Oh, he has ult. He has so much not die. It's unbelievable. Oh my God, that's gonna fuck. Ah!
I don't know.
You
what
are
killed me
taking
there.
so much.
Holy fuck,
Oh
you
my
got out.
God, that's insane. It was good.
I agree.
Yeah, it was pretty good until it wasn't.
Control D, Z, RX.
Ban tier list.
S.
Yes. But before we
Holy
get to the
shit!
video,
I thought my
OperaGX is
thing
the
was
world's
just gonna
first
crash.
browser for gamers, and me and OperaGX decided to partner up, so you're gonna see a lot of fun videos with me and OperaGX in the future. OperaGX is a browser for gamers, which is amazing because it's very optimized for the life we live as gamers, right? We have Messenger here,
Gamer
we have
life.
WhatsApp here, we have Discord here, we have Twitch here. You can integrate your Spotify to have your Spotify play in the player. There are things like GX Control, which allows you to use like a network limiter if you don't want your bandwidth to be destroyed by your browser. There's things like RAM limiter. As you guys know, a lot of internet browsers, they end up eating a ton more RAM than they should. But
hell
it's
is-
great that in OperaGX you can literally say, hey, you can only have 4 gigabytes of RAM and then the rest I'm going to use for myself, or you can only use 2 gigabytes of RAM. On top of that, there's CPU limiter, which is the same thing as the RAM limiter. And there's just a ton of other really, really good things that make this program worth using, this browser. It's a very, very good browser. Of course, there's GX Corner, which shows you great deals on
So
free
shit.
games or
So
just
shit
great
having
deals
to
on
do
games
with a
in
mouse.
general, right? 72% off, 75% off, 43% off. And it's just a really good browser overall. So thank you, OperaGX, for sponsoring this tier list. You guys are awesome. And thank you guys for coming back again and again for all the content. You guys are fantastic. Putting food on my table and
What
letting
in the
me
hell?
browse like a gamer. Now we're
Bam.
gonna do a tier list based on which characters
Let's
deserve to be
go.
banned. Okay, here are the 5 things that are essential to know in the tier list. Okay, number 1, 100% ban. That means no matter what, 1000% of your games, that character should not get.
Tryndamere, probably Yorick now because he's so aged. Warwick, Hecarim used to be in that spot for a long time. Mid lane, it's probably either Yon and Yasuo or Aurelia. There's no real mage I can think of that I would ban all the time. ADCs, it's always the opposite, what oppositely is best. So probably like either a Trist, a Jinx, or a Kai'Sa. And then support, there's many things you can ban. Probably Yuumi, if you hate that once they group they can like live forever. So probably Yuumi, and then I don't even fucking know. Like I don't even know what I'd do after I'd ban Yuumi. I'd probably go out of my way to make sure that, well, Yumi's banned, then maybe Blitzcrank. Because Thresh, you need a little bit of skill to play Thresh, And Blitzcrank can at least do damage. Thresh can too, but like different. It's different. Or Lux. Lux is another one of those like always banned champs because I hate her. Hate her. Hate.
Through, and if they do get through, you deserve to lose your LP.
Pretty
Number
much.
2, ban if opponent. That means it's like you don't want to ban Darius unless you're a top laner. So will you ban Darius? Yes, because in almost every single matchup, Darius will shit on you because he's very annoying to go against, especially when he's talented. 50-50, you know, they have their ups, they have their downs. Sometimes you gotta ban him and sometimes you don't gotta ban him. Waste of a ban, as we all know, sometimes we all get into a game, right? And it's like, oh, what the fuck? This guy banned Kindred? I haven't seen anyone play Kindred in months. Why did they ban Kindred? That's a waste of a ban. And then trauma / insecure ban.
There you go.
That's just... Now that we have the ground set, it is time to start in alphabetical order because we like to keep things organized around here. Aatrox. Aatrox is definitely not a 100% ban, but he's kind of a dick. And you know that. Everyone here has laned against Aatrox, which is why I'm going to put him in ban if opponent. Ahri. Ahri is a crazy one because Ahri is 100% a trauma / insecure ban. She has a charm and then what? What does she do? She charms you? If you get charmed by Ahri, first off, fall in love, then die, and then slap yourself. And Ahri threw that charm at me 2 days ago, and it still hasn't made contact with my character. Akali. Woo! You guys don't even have to know. Alistar, man. Akali 100 fucking percent. 100%. For those of you who are saying not 100%, I don't get why. She has a dash. The dash is her.
Yeah,
in
she
the
does fuck all
opposite
damage,
direction.
and when she can
Think
get her
about
out.
that. I want you to think about that she has a dash. It also dashes her this way. She has the first ever Mario Kart double dash ability. Alistar. I'm sorry, guys. Alistar's a waste of a ban. I don't think you should ever ban Alistar. I don't think you should ever ban Alistar. There are way too many supports that just completely destroy him. Alistar is 100% a waste of a ban. Amumu, waste of a ban as well. I don't even have to fucking say that, right? Who the fuck bans Amumu? I think I've seen Amumu banned one time ever, and the only reason he was banned is because the game before it, I was Amumu. Anivia, oh, I got a very weird thing to say about Anivia because Anivia is scary as shit. Anivia is one of my top 3 bans mid, but I think she's one of my top 3 bans
Just because she's annoying to play.
I don't know why the fuck she's so tanky. No matter what I do, if I play like Zed or something, I can't kill her. And then she hits like a freight train. Anivia is 100% a trauma ban, but I think she's a trauma / insecure ban. Okay, now Annie. Man, I want to say Annie gets close to 100%. You guys really think 50-50? You think Annie's 50-50? I don't think you guys understand that Annie's ultimate stuns you before you see it. Before you see Annie's ultimate, it stuns you. Before Tibbers is there, it stuns you. And her E gives her a gigantic burst of movement speed. Right? She can go Predator and use it 100% effectively and Proto Belt if she absolutely needs the range. Annie is fucking terrifying. Like if she's your opponent in lane or 50-50. I'll let chat decide this one, okay? This will be one of the chat votes. Okay, I will let you guys do Annie as the first 50-50. Aphelios, that is a waste. That is a waste of a ban. Why would you ever ban Aphelios? He fucking sucks now. He sucks. They nerfed him into the ground. On top of that, we don't know any good Aphelios. Let's be honest. You would have to go to Harvard, right? You would have to go straight into their physics team, and you would have to find the smartest guy there, and even he would play a B tier Aphelios. This character's so goddamn big brain. Ashe. Ashe would be ban if opponent. Ashe would be banned if
she's
opponent.
annoying. Yeah,
no.
she's
trauma. You guys are saying she's a trauma ban?
No, if you play Samira, then
point
she's
blank,
like a.
She has an unmissable AOE stun ult. You lose 1v1s. If you get hit by that ultimate, you die. On top of that, her harass. Ashe's harass is like they are that way. That's how her harass works. Ashe literally goes, "Okay, there's some enemies to the east." Jesus Christ. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this one, but oh my god. If you ban Aphelios, stop playing League of Legends. Not Ophelio, sorry. I'm sorry about Aurelian Soul. We're gonna add this row. This is the who tier. This is the who tier. All right, Ophelio. I know.
Who's this man?
I keep saying Ophelios because I keep forgetting Aurelian Soul's name. Aurelian Soul. I keep forgetting his name because who the fuck plays him? Azir. That goes into a 50-50. No, I think Azir's more of a.
I
who.
wonder
what do you
if I
guys
can
think
get...
about Azir? Waste? How many Azir players have you guys seen? I know one person who plays Azir in my whole life. Out of everyone I've ever met. Hell no. Why would you ban Azir? He's so trash. Bard. Bard can be very powerful in lane, but besides that, I think he's a waste. A trauma ban. Yeah, Bard does seem like a trauma ban because a good Bard one-shots you. But I have had games against Bard where he Qs me once and then he auto-attacks and it just eliminates me. I am just gone. Blitzcrank. Holy shit. Blitzcrank is either going into 100% or ban if opponent. Because yes, okay? Whoa, they locked in Blitzcrank first. I'm going to go Morgana Sivir bot lane. He's never going to hook me. Late game happens. 35 minutes into the game. Everyone's rotating for Baron. There's this bush that nobody warded. And what's this? Oh, fuck. He hooked your mid lane Azir. And he gets one-shotted. Why? Because he gets hooked in. He gets fucking silenced. He gets knocked up. And he don't come back down. Brand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Big
say
dragon
ban
here.
if opponent.
I'm gonna be here.
Everyone here,
And then
probably
that dragon
in the
has
last
2 eyes.
2 days,
That looks cool.
We've all been hit by one
And then
spell
we can
rotation
incorporate
by Brand
2 eyes
who
in our
has no
designs.
items, and all of us died.
Yeah.
He had a burn
sounds like
before
a good
burns
idea.
existed. You know, he's just that fucking meta. Braum, waste. You never want to ban Braum. Why would you ban Braum? Braum does kind of feel like a who, huh? Because nobody. When was the last time you guys have seen a Braum? Nobody plays Braum anymore. Come to think of it, you're right. I haven't seen. I've seen one Braum in like the last month. Caitlyn, Caitlyn's either a 50-50 or ban if opponent, or if she has
Ban
somebody who can
opponent.
snare you like a Seraphine and then put her trap down, auto you, auto ult, then you just get fucking nuked. Camille, this is a weird one too. Where does Camille fit in?
Top
Like,
lane
you would
if
ban
ban
Camille as a
opponent.
top laner, but bot laners won't ban Camille's. So I'm gonna put Camille in ban if opponent because as a top laner, oftentimes, yeah, dude, you want to get her out of there. Cassiopeia is a very, very, very much a who. And I just want to say very quick to clarify that who's, they are just played so little in the, period. Nobody plays them anymore that it's like, when are you going to see a fucking Cass? However, I will say,
The one game
if
where you don't
I
ban
see a
her.
Cass, she makes me shit my pants the hardest. Cho'Gath is a waste of a ban. I mean, I don't know. Trauma. Every single person here has been one-shotted by a Cho'Gath ult. And if you don't think that Cho'Gath is trauma, then you're wrong. You know how many times I thought I was going to win the game and I'm like Shaco and I'm like having a super good time? And I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm 12-1. And then I accidentally step into a Cho'Gath Rupture and he just eats me out of the sky. I fucking get knocked up and fall straight into his goddamn mouth like a Tom and Jerry cartoon. Corki is very much a who as well. You're not going to ban Corki, but if you see a Corki, you're probably going to get beat up. Chances of you seeing a Corki are like less than 1%. Nobody fucking plays that guy. Darius. Do we even have to talk about it? The reason why Darius is easily a 100%er for me is because all it takes is one person on your team to fuck up. I mean that if in a team fight, one of your teammates fucks up enough for Darius to get you lose. Diana is... God, it's weird. Because I want to say that Diana's either a 100 or a trauma. And I can't tell. Because she is very, 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 very strong. And if you guys have never gone against a Diana, I'm going to say she's a 100%. And this one will leave up in the air. But the fact that Diana's entire burst is she lands her Q and then the burst is guaranteed. And if she misses her Q, it's like on a 6-second cooldown. And then the burst is guaranteed is why I would put her at 100. Draven, trauma. He's a trauma ban. But the very rare instances that we do, they're most likely Smurfs. They're most likely Smurfs, right? And when they're Smurfs, it just kind of fucking sucks. Mundo. This one's interesting. I would say that Mundo is if opponent as well. Yeah. I would ban Mundo based on who I am top lane, or I would ban him based on who I am jungle. Because Mundo eliminates half the roster. All right, yeah, you know what? I'll put Mundo as 50-50. That goes 100%. 100%. Oh, his Q's a slow that hits you twice and actually deals a lot of damage. Oh, but his passive, if he auto-attacks you when he throws his Q at you, then it also does a percentage health damage. Oh, and what? His E is 2 dashes? Elise. What the fuck is Elise? You guys heard of Elise? What the fuck is an Elise?
Lol.
What the fuck? No! Evelyn goes in trauma. The only character in League of Legends that I can think of right now that can one-shot. Ezreal is a 50-50. And the reason why I say Ezreal's a 50-50 is not because he's up and down, but it's because Ezreal is probably the most skill-expressive champion in the game. Don't forget she shreds your MR. Yeah, Evelyn's crazy. But Ezreal's probably the most skill-expressive champion in the game. Fiddlesticks, are you kidding me? Trauma? Trauma. 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 Scooch gets 1 vote per tier list that he gets to do without you guys believing in it. Because in solo queue, the one thing you can't rely on, is vision. You cannot rely on vision in solo queue, ever. He's a monster. And all it takes is 1 ultimate. But before we keep going, did you know that the majority of the people watching this video aren't subscribed?
See, you're not subscribed. Oh, God. Anyway, that's enough Scooch videos. That's enough videos to get probably my ass kicked off Twitch. There we go. Anyway, what else can I do? Oh, wow, I'm almost at 12? Damn. How have I been streaming for this long and have I made this little? Well, it's because I'm not making that much progress now. Just in a slow mood. I think I'm just gonna take a wide brush at him. Add a wide brush to his maw to make him like big. He needs to be big. Big dragon needs a big sturdy neck. Yeah. And then should I make it 2 layers? I should, right? Yeah. Look, where's the ice? Where's my isosphere? There it is. Go and put that eye there. Then it'll be like a big dragon here. I'll be sitting there, so I'll hide that at the moment. And then whenever I stream, I suppose I'll have the stream up here covering the dragon. And when I'm not streaming, basically this is again the setup we're going with, right? So it is partially in the way. More than likely, if it stays this way, I might change it to where this side is covered. Maybe the hand already extends up until here, and then the background dragon sort of peeks its head either there. Maybe, yeah. Maybe I'll do something like that. So blockout wise we have that, then hand wise hand looking thing. J. All transformations. these down, put that back there. And now I get to sculpt this thing. Alright, sculpt layout, and then we'll just mesh this whole thing. 0.05, remesh. Now we're just gonna smooth everything out. Get a big brush. Might remodel this either my free time or maybe it should be a skeleton dragon. That could be cool too. Tomorrow the tablet will be here. No, tomorrow I'll have the tablet attached. I have the tablet next to me, I just don't have it attached. Something like that, because then see then underneath it's like a finger. A big fingy. A big fingy. The hand could probably extend a bit more though. Probably make it extend a bit more if I wanted to. And probably put like a little thing in between these two. You get the idea that these two are webbed. So like wings could be eventually introduced. Right, you get the idea. Oh, ow. Wait, So, step one of I have no idea how many videos this is gonna be. What happened? We blocked out the surrounding things. Blocked out the surrounding things. We blocked out the dragon that we're gonna be utilizing in it. It's gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna be using this here as our stand-in for our little model. This is about as much as a screen that's gonna contain the model. Then this part will be a projector. And or by this time, just a PC or whatever. Still don't 100% know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna have 2 places for chats. Up here. And these rocks will be glowing crystals that fill up most of the space. There'll be a big dragon behind. So that when we're in between our matches, we can either stare at the big boy or do something like that, I suppose. However, I think that is all the time I'm gonna be having today. No, I should have it. I should have it for at least like running 2 hours, right? Out of like, yeah, I should have it running for 2 hours because that's at least what I say I'm gonna do every time. So, you know, should at least get to that much. Is there another video I can watch? Oh look, it's me. I can watch the stream if I like the stream. Any like reaction content I could react to, that could be fun. Let's think about it. Oof. Not that I can see. Oh my god, I hate that I'm so tired. Might have something to do with the stupid 6-hour stream of yesterday, I suppose. Anyway, let me think about this. Why is my stream offline? What the hell happened? Oh. What? My bitrate is bad? What do you mean my bitrate? What's unstable? Poor network connection, my ass. The only thing poor here is that my GPU is probably being stressed a little bit more than it should be. That's all. Taxing my GPU with doing multiple things. Even though it pretty much should not be. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be a cool gradient here because of the shadow. I'll make the windows a little bit more cool, and this dragon will be like looking inside, and it'll be all cool. Maybe its face will be poking through. It depends on what I could do with the design, right? And outside of that, I think we're kind of around. Let's wrap up the stream. Thanks everyone for watching, not watching, in the future watching, any type of watching. And I would say take care of any of the stuff that would happen. This was a cool little stream, good setup, and now I'll continue working on it until probably either next week or one of these days when I'm bored. And then maybe I'll just do another like art stream. But then I'll also have the tablet actually attached so I can easily make sculpting adjustments, and it's like sculpting a dragon, the stream, and that'll be cool, I suppose. I believe that'll be fun to do. Should be fun. But I am tired as shit, and I'm gonna leave everyone to it. So take care and good night. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop,